Huh. Have you guys had any success in finding mentors outside of your company?
This is gonna sound really cheesy, but like, yeah, my dad.
Oh,
I
that's sweet.
mean, a lot of like my personality of like doing events and being, it's actually like a mixture of my dad and my mom. My dad, in terms of, I've learned from my dad how to like talk to people and just be friendly and just make sure everyone's having a good time. That's also ingrained in like Filipino culture where you just want to be a good host and you want to make sure everyone's having a good time, and that ties hand in hand to events. And then like I saw my mom as a mentor because like she really pushed in my head it's that you can't just sit back in the sidelines and expect things. Just because you're doing a good job doesn't mean things will come your way. In order to get
Mm.
where you want to be, you have to go out there and either like physically take it, right? I wouldn't be making some of the events, and like for example, the way we met Dan, right? Dan was a sponsor for a gaming company that I do work with, and the only reason why I started doing work with that gaming company was because I was like, I hit them up like 4 years ago. I was like, hey, like, I'm a photographer here in New York. I want to cover some of your events. Can I come by? And then he was like, yeah. And then he saw my stuff. He really enjoyed working with me. And then we started doing events together. And eventually that's how I met Dan as well. So it's like funny, but I really do feel like if I didn't have that mentality, if or I had the mentality of where I was just, oh, let me just be this like shy Asian kid where I'm just like sitting on my computer, just crunching in Excel numbers, and I wouldn't have met a lot of great people.
I would I would say like for mentors outside of your workplace, I think you have to think about like one, what kind of mentorship are you wanting? Are you wanting career mentorship, like life mentorship? Like that's one side of the question. And then the other side I would say is like technically like everyone's my mentor. Like conversations I've had with Ethan, like Billy, like Ben, like Chuki, like everyone in that Discord, like conversation I've had with other people, like I learn stuff every day and I take that and I absorb it and I apply it into my own life. Right. But I would put them, maybe they're not as mentory as like my work mentor, who's like, a 35-year-old successful, like really like makes a lot of money, super intelligent, like held her own department. Like maybe they're not the same level, but it's a different kind of mentorship,
Yeah.
So I feel like anyone can really be your mentor. It just depends on what kind of mentorship you're looking for. But I think you already kind of do that in the Discord. Like sometimes you ask questions in the Discord, like, "Oh, what do you guys think about this?" or "How do I do that?" And that's already mentorship in and of itself. Maybe it's not that career mentorship you're looking for, but I think that can help. Like that can help put you on a path where you find that career mentor.
Oh, wait, that's so interesting the way that you put that. Because then I would say that Ethan is a huge mentor of mine. He's given me so much career advice.
Yeah, and it's
For
not like
sure.
it's not like, oh, I feel like I'm going out of my way or anything, or am I like expecting anything? It's just they're just people that are just genuinely out there that want to help out other people.
AKA Ethan.
Oh my
It's good karma.
Yeah.
That's true. I think Karen's really good at it too, but I've known Ethan longer, so but for sure I could see that from guys on this.
Charlie said I was blushing. I was blushing.
He's blushing. Oh.
Shut up. All right, what's the next topic?